bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, they get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my Reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on a shirt, I swear to God.
That woo-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same. Like, cook, cracking the same. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's the news. It's that knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college. Big dog, tap in with the tap in, man. Big shout out to the who's, GB and B Brazy, giving us some news we can use, some good knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college. Big dog, tap in with that tap in to make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. And we have officially reached 25,000 subscribers. So the next live, we giving away $100, man. We giving away $100. Y'all know every time we reach 5,000 new subscribers, we give away some chili. So today is chili day, or whenever we go live or whatever, we'll get some chili. Don't worry about it. It'll happen. We might just set up a chili live. We'll figure it out. Anyway, hit the like. Let us know in the comments. Y'all want a chili live or y'all want a chili day? Because I could just go live at any moment and then throw some chili out, or we could schedule a live and then we can give away the chili out. Let me know something. Anyway, we finna hit the like, we finna hit the comment, we finna hit the get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's the news you can use. It's that knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Big dog, tap in with the tap in to make sure you are in fact tapped in with that tap in. And if you would like to be a part of this trip, Rich Trapper Mafia, hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. We are looking for paid correspondents here at TNN Trap News Network. So make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. You feel me? Make sure you take up, you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell hit all. Stay tapped in for the tap in. You feel me? We finna get into that if you ain't got into that. And hit the description, sign the petition. Jump into that if you ain't got into that. We finna get into this content, baby. Brazy, GB, talking about Rap 100. Let's go.
Hey, man, tap in on the who's. Dead homie, this is crazy. Hey, first of all, for real. This is a Figaro fact, nigga. This time we get on here on L's, we not arguing with nobody. We not about to get on here yelling on lanes. We really about to we gonna holler right now because we gonna keep it real. Because on Jesus Christ, last night before Wack bounced on the live, I guess he dropped the video. We didn't know, you know what I'm saying? We don't be watching all the, you know what I'm saying? So when he jump on live, me being faded and all that, I'm chilling, laughing, blowing down, like, get into it, bro, whatever. It ain't all register what's going on because it was simple as this. He making it big. It ain't nothing to us. We said it was simple as this. It was simple as the little homie just said, do the homies be out there tripping like blood? Nigga, he really called him weird. He like weird blood. So I'm like, what you mean? He like, nigga, he be acting like, so I'm like, nah, blood, I waved that off. So when I got on live, all we was really, I mean, when we made the video, all we was really doing is like that. And we like, nigga, for real. But Now,
He got on there
I'm gonna
saying
keep it
small
real.
house,
You got on there. This is this on Blood Gang, and this is what I'm gonna say. Damo.
He be fabricating because he act like he didn't know who a nigga was on the phone.
Yeah.
The nigga already had conversations with you.
Yeah, for one. Dead homies.
So you already got on there lying.
On
there
GM.
was no reason why you even got on there even looking for me, because they don't even care about you. You ain't really nobody.
He said that we clear this up first about the motion. We got the motion. We not worried about nothing what you talking about. First, that's that on L's. We look, keep it 109th Street without no beef. We don't want no beef with you because it ain't go nowhere. On lanes, the big homies out there beefing with you, and it's some other shit like if they can't catch you and they on the streets, why we gonna beef with you?
If they can't catch you, this is Bloods, PDLs, Miller Gangsters, talking about Wack 100. If our big homies can't catch you and they on the streets, how we gonna catch you and we in jail? You wanna beef with us because we in jail? All he gonna end up doing is snitching or getting your page taken down or all that police stuff that Wack like to do. You are a blood that can't come outside. You got more blood saying, well, the big homies can't catch you, so how we gonna catch you?
We don't want no beef with you. You talk about taking the shit or whatever thing shit you do.
Announced you was snitching on us.
Yeah, that ain't right us, blood.
Any form of nigga going to the police or this YouTube thing, talking about I'm gonna go get your page snatched, you basically telling people.
We don't even post blood. We don't post about it. You said we say your name on lanes. That's on
I don't
Jesus
even like to
Christ.
go back and forth with nobody, so they tell it.
For real, on everything I love, blood. Everybody that I know, not one person. Real shit, blood. What they tell us, they say do not
mess with him because he will tell.
They said they ain't tell whatever they told you on blood.
This YouTube stuff like this here, he'll threaten to get your page snatched and all this type of stuff.
They already told us you gonna tell on us. Snitch.
Like that.
No, they told me this. They said, this is what I mean by when I say what they tell you. That's on Jesus Christ. Every last person that know us, every who's who'ser, everybody that we know on everything I love say do not tie yourself to Wack. Period. For you to get on here and say we trying to do that or we worried about you, that's not what's going on, fool. And we not about to beef with you or do all this extra yelling and shit. When you get on the shit, I don't yell with nobody. I'm not about to argue with no nigga. You know what I'm saying? You all this saying time shit and all that shit now all of a sudden. But when everybody be talking about free this, that, now all of a sudden when somebody say something to somebody first, the real shit start coming out. That's why a motherfucker don't deal with a motherfucker on L's. We didn't say we wanted to deal with nobody. We don't associate ourselves with shit.
You come out the reverse because you was trying to get a hold of the trend, but you know the young homies don't do no fraternizing with you, so you gotta go jump to the other side of the trip and try to make it seem like you the big homie to the Crips. Man, they don't know nothing about you, but we know it ain't nothing good with you. Everybody in your generation, older homies, good older homies say you ain't good business. You tried to call up here to the joint on us before. We ain't gonna say nothing.
Be real, like, because I don't want blood to be on no weird shit talking about niggas, all this disrespect. Even though he just disrespected niggas.
I didn't even say nothing about his name. Call him out his name yet.
We heard the video. Like, this is the real that's going on with no weird shit. You can't be mad at us. That's going on. I swear to God.
Big Debo said you can't even come to BOMPton.
Yeah, that's be mad at us. That's going on. I swear to God.
Big Debo said you can't even come to BOMPton.
Yeah,
Have you been to BOMPton yet?
Have you been to Paru Street yet? Have you been to the Deuce, the 4, the Big 8, the 9? Shout out to Chef Boy Heen.
Big Debo said you gotta tap in, check in. What about that?
I'm talking about whatever he said. He said he gonna call up here and get
a nigga a package.
A package, get a nigga something to happen.
If you can give a nigga a package to do something to somebody, you a good nigga.
But because
you ain't nobody. Ain't nobody do nothing for you.
Yeah, all I'm saying is this, man.
So now Wack is threatening people in the penitentiary. Oh yeah, Wack's on a downward spiral, man. Wack is on a downward spiral for sure.
That's on West Side Lanes. I'm not going back and forth with you and none of that shit.
This
or
the
give a
last
fuck
time you
about
hear
your
about
clout,
me to him,
or-
because I don't even like, because I know you telling me.
Yeah, because look, when somebody start yelling, when you start calling people names off dribble for nothing, them the people that I don't argue with nothing. You talking about some nigga time shit, yeah.
I remember you talking to somebody and they do the most to try to yell and talk over you, they hide something.
You see, I'm not gonna yell. No, I'm doing all right. Look, I'm doing all this with everybody because that's not what I'm on. Jesus Christ, in your face, I'm on something else. All that first, now all of a sudden niggas sound like the judge. When somebody say something about somebody's time, you sound like the police, dead homies. That's some police shit. Because you always talking about free somebody, and I'm always in the next motherfucker mouth. Damo, we never, ever, ever, again, we never, ever, ever wanted nothing from you. I'm going to keep it 109th Street just because you got the video still up, Damo. Even though I'm not about to go back and forth with you with this weird shit going on. Look, when it first happened with 4 Extra on Jesus Christ, this is how the shit happened. This is how Wack name came up, period. We going to keep it 100. When it first happened with 4 Extra, whatever going on, my Deuce hit me and said, "Hey, Wack trying to holler at you. My Deuce is the homie. That's who you always mention all that shit on lanes." So I asked my Deuce, Wack, "Oh yeah, he trying to get at me." This one, the shit first was going on. Damo, he FaceTimed me with you on the shit. I tell you, yeah, I'm on 4 Extra. I'm telling you, I'm on 4 Extra. I find out you telling me, oh yeah, but you know, Brick Baby, really the bad peoples. I'm like, yeah, Brick Baby was right there when Crip Mac got down with all the peoples we do. I'm being real. I'm telling you what's up. What I'm on. This shit is nothing secretive. This is regular to me. I'm telling you what I'm on and about the page and how it's all going crazy. Oh, blood, you like what? Yeah, look, on Blood's how the page, what's going crazy on the page. I don't know that the whole time you know 4 Extra, you wait for it. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not watching this shit. I'm being real without all this weird ass dumb shit going on. All this trying to about to do all this extra shit. Listen. So mind tap me in with you. I tell you, hey, yeah, I'm B Brazy though. What do you like? Yeah, I heard about you. What do that was that regular. Boom. Nothing else happened. I said what the fuck I said a minute ago on YouTube. I said, oh, they talking about the background or whatever that was regular. This type of stuff means nothing to me. This is not nothing important to me. So when I said yesterday, hey, yeah, anybody want to come out here, Wack, don't. I didn't think that was really something that hurt you that much to where you know what I'm saying? You doing all this. Like you said. You ain't worried about nothing but property. So why you worried about us talking about some you can come out here then? Damo. If you know what I'm saying? That's that. You talking about you got somebody paperwork, Wack. I never gave a name. So who paperwork do you got? You call my silly Debo. This not Debo.
Not Debo.
We talking about Debo is the older homie that I guess.
Oh, the homie that's got, he know who Debo is.
Yeah.
He know BOMPton Debo. See the blood, he know what's going on.
And you said you only come to...
They throwing out names. I ain't gonna say too much. You feel me? I was already, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Look, I done already did too much saying names online. That was last summer I did too much saying names online. So I ain't gonna say nothing. But woo-wee.
Shit, that's good.
Kane, he told you tap in, shake in. Didn't he tell you tap in, right? Ain't your older power rules thinking something, right? P-Funk? I ain't heard you tap in or none of that yet. I don't know. But I don't think you did because you ain't looking like you did. On the real, because you ain't nobody respects you. If you talking about you, I want to know who's snitching. Because nigga, people's all on my line talking about y'all.
Yeah, that's not cool. You calling a homie a snitch if you calling shit up. Yeah, that's making shit up, bro.
keep
That
that shit
you
real.
can't. We keeping shit real.
And I've been stick slip. A nigga know me in the streets. So
Man, we keeping it real about the whole shit. Niggas not smutting blood and said we saying what's really going on
Exactly.
with
Ain't no
blood. We saying exactly what's going on with you. This is what's on the internet.
This was really going on. He was
Yeah.
getting into it with Munchie B and then all these other dudes he was getting into it at the No Jumper. And it's like, if you was really with that, if you part of the fake news shit too, because you was getting into it with these people, then you didn't flex your muscle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are like No Jumper, you didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have these so-called young people that's riding with you out there come tap in and do nothing. You're supposed to take over the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You got them people talking bad to you, bad about you, calling you this, calling you that.
300 years, he doing all this. He been on the YouTube doing all this shit for 20 years. He's supposed to have a gang of shit cracking. On Damo, we not comparing nothing to none of that shit. We don't give a fuck about the time you yelling out. We not talking about none of that. We talking about the fuck that shit, blood. We talk about the real. People portray an image and they get certain shit off of portraying a certain image. Damo, let's be real right now.
You portraying to be this big dog. And
I'm talking about people, period. Blood is too, because he motherfucking he got at me like I'm some type of weirdo, like a peasant. I'm on you with some. I ain't never asked you to do nothing, and you said it on the live. You said, "Have you ever asked me to do something that I ain't never do?" I said, "Nah," because I never asked you to do nothing. I ain't never asked. I don't ask nobody to do shit. If you gonna post shit, you gonna post shit. If you don't, 1,000 other people post it. I just seen Clubhouse. They just posted some shit. They got 2.6 K views in a day. We don't want you to post. It's good. We rather post yourself.
Too many people already eating off us anyway.
Dead homie. Too many people already eating off.
I ain't gonna lie. I be eating off the who's who. Shout out to Baby Brazy. Baby Brazy, quit playing, nigga. Hit me back. We gotta finish that conversation. Now that I'm thinking about it. Baby Brazy, hit me back. We gotta finish that conversation.
You talking about you ain't got no motion. You talking about we ain't got no motion without you on L's. Everybody got the shit. That's some blood gang. If we say anything to blood, if we fucking associate with you on DLB 109th Street, it's gonna go bad. Motherfuckers gonna be
y'all. We are really going against everything we started off saying.
We're not dealing with none of that.
With a Zerk. You can't even Zerk. He's part of the Zerk crew. And that's just my last.
He's captain of the Zerk crew.
Last time saying anything about it because he ain't real. He like another munchie. They two of the same kind. One blind.
This is where he fucked up at. He really said he called a nigga a snitch and all that and said some shit, bro. You can't say no shit about no nigga. And you said that the yard that the homie was on. I was on the yard with, but listen to this. This is a Figaro fact. The Figaro fact is this, and this is nothing to brag on. The shit that we could do that, cause we say we somebody, and that's the image that we is. No matter how much time you got, 20 a day, what? That's the image that we is. Jesus Christ, don't let that get nothing mixed up, because it's big. You see what's going on. Jesus Christ.
That's why you trying to get in.
Yeah, nobody not.
Real talk.
He talking about some get somebody shit took. Who
brags about that though, bro? That's us. Imagine if we was bragging about that.
Last time he told Baby Mont that, Baby Mont, when he first told Baby Mont,
he said that again,
look, he told Baby Mont, Braze, man, what's up with Baby Braze, man? Look. No, he telling Baby Mont, look, tell Baby Braze, like, nigga ain't on blood. He being real saying, nigga, he ain't say shit, whatever. But soon as he told Baby Mont, nigga, he'll get a nigga shit took, the homie flipped on blood, told blood, nigga, what type of shit is that?
Exactly.
You telling me you would get my little homie shit took.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Nigga,
and he said it again, blood.
GM. You talking about kids on 35 years old. Damo. Niggas snatch people's souls. Niggas talking about fucking kids. 4 for 1. Fuck. Real shit.
That's why you can't go nowhere now.
This is that.
That's why you can't go nowhere now.
Look. Nigga, stupid 4 from that. DLB. Anyways, we gonna switch that though.
Got to. Boy, we have a nigga talking about some crazy.
Yeah, cause this not what this was about. This was about keep it real on Jesus Christ. This is how we do this. Instead of going back and forth, instead of somebody about to do some janky undercover like little weird shit, that's not what's. I'm not beefing with you at all. Yesterday we just got on the live. Yeah, we just got on the live. He act like it was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this. I would have never bounced on the live laughing and giggling. I would have bounced on the live and told you like, hey, on Jesus Christ, who the fuck you think I am to get at me like that? Dead homies. And then bounce on my shit.
So it's interesting because I was looking at the conversation with Wack and Baby Brazy, but now it makes sense that Baby Brazy wasn't aware of the conversation that Wack had been having previous to jumping on the line with him, which makes sense because Baby Brazy in jail. Excuse me, so it makes 100% sense that he had no knowledge of Wack's previous conversation.
On L's, bounce on nigga shit like it's good. That's where a nigga feel disrespected. That's the only where a nigga feel disrespected. You bounce on nigga shit, and I'm playing this shit like it's regular. You get into the homie, Damo, and I take it as regular because the people say put you back on.
And you know? It's like who's nigga to get mad about getting into it? Shit, like, you don't present no threat, like no physical threat. Like who is you?
So I put you back on the screen, boom, whatever. In the whole, you like, man, you know what I'm saying? You telling me what have you not hollering for me, bro? I ain't never told you to do shit. Yeah, you said you don't know my celly. Before we got on the phone and hollered at you, I told you who my celly is. Anybody get on the phone with, I tell them about my celly in the room. Everybody know my celly too, dead homies. But you don't, whatever. On L's, that's not what's going on. The truth is this, bro. We don't need Wack for nothing. First of all, we don't need you for nothing. It's nothing you can do for us that make us nothing. Your name came up because they just say when they bring Wack up, they say, damn, I thought he's a blood. How he just deal with Crips? We say, oh, L's, that's him. We don't, you know what I'm saying? So that's how your name ever come up. Don't think it come up in nothing important. None of that shit is important to us.
Don't think your name comes up in nothing important. It's crazy.
It's important because you make it seem like you the face or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's important because he make it seem like he the bloods or he the big homie. Exactly. So people trying to see is we tapped in with the big homie. That's that.
That's all that is.
So when you portray you be something, that's how you get talked about. But you ain't to be honest with you on lanes, and it's nothing because the big homie game, little homie game is nothing if it don't get you paid. Cause that's for sure what you gonna say. I'm saying for sure. But the world need to know is you not the big homie, dead homie.
For sure you're not.
You're not the big homie. Hilarious.
On Damo.
Not that. No.
And then to be 109th Street, and I know this was gonna kick it off and have niggas in their feelings. Mont told me don't associate myself with you too. So it ain't like he smoked bad and none of that shit, but the homie like, blood, you already bragging, don't deal with blood because he got stupid enemies. I don't want you to do nothing. The world say, hey, is that whoop you whoop? And I say, I didn't went around the question for so long and all that. But after you make the video, when you talk about a nigga in jail or do some weird shit like that, bro, it's just all bets are off, and then it ain't leaving like that. It's like nigga not beefing with you and none of that shit because, like you just said, you gonna do some other shit. Yeah, we ain't got no time for that type of shit. We don't got no time for nobody to be calling police on us. We ain't got no time for no nigga to be playing with no revenue shit. We don't got no time for a nigga to be going behind a nigga door, tapping arms with some white people, getting hacked in a nigga shit. We ain't got no time for no weird shit like that, fool. On lanes. We got real shit going on. The people, the ones you portray to be like and act like and be like nigga on the dead homies, free wooty woo, we wooty woo, dead homies on lanes. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, on Dominique Moore, some of these niggas can't even look. Don't ever come to jail. Don't, cause you can't come here.
Because you can't come here. Some of you just need to never go to jail. Wack don't need to go to jail because he ain't gonna make it.
You can't.
Even though this ain't on lanes, be real.
Gotta go.
And I'm gonna finish make my food. Be real. On DLB, no weird shit or nothing. Cause blood trying to beef with niggas, have niggas on some weird shit. Call him, bro. He talk about the pens on Damo. Blood can't come to the pen.
Sure. Not at all.
Yes, he probably been back in the day in 1862. That's boo. We not on no weird shit with you, boo. But when you keep shit real, we keep shit real. Dead homies. Ain't no firing back at me talking about you to fire back at me. Dead homies, nigga, on 109th Street. Last time you called and told the homies something, or where the fuck you told the homies, I don't know. The big homie said, I know who you is. We don't know who blood is. We thugging with you. Dead homies. You stunk these yards. Nigga from the streets to the... I don't get together with other cards and all that shit and do that shit with homies. All this shit on the internet. Old niggas getting together with other rips and doing shit like this and doing shit to... Like, nah, that ain't what's going on. That's why I can go to my homeland and just chill without buying a block or the house on the block. I can just go over there and say, hey. Because that's what I'm repping.
Exactly. That's the nigga on.
But, again, niggas not about to do this back and forth with you. The young homie said, hey, do niggas be out there be tripping on if you from other states, like just because coming out here by himself. He don't ride around like y'all with 8 people in the car with securities and all that. GM. He don't do that. So he said, hey, bro, it's good. Yeah, dead homies. Why? Why you say it like that? Because, man, I don't know y'all, you know how y'all would do. But it ain't, man, that ain't nothing. And then the first thing he says, I got paperwork on that nigga. Who? I ain't even say the name yet.
No name. So you
right. So you ready to, you can't wait to make up some fake paperwork. He said, I didn't even say no name. How you gonna make up some paperwork already? I didn't even say a name.
You already fabricated. You already coming with lies, so you know me. You don't even know one nigga talking at all. You don't even say nobody's name. You automatically, I got paperwork on him. You fabricating, you represent yourself with busted. First of all, I didn't even say you said that he was scared.
Little homie, nigga, take niggas down. He's far from a buster.
Take down. He'll put you in the finger for a leg lock. And that's crazy because it's like I said. This is my last time saying something of like back to
the only video, but we ain't beef with blood.
We ain't beef with you, but I don't care about you being famous and all that because you ain't nobody. Because you ain't nobody to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can like you ain't a representation of me at all. You're a representation of yourself and Zarks like yourself, and you can be who you want.
You're a representation of yourself and Zarks like yourself is hilarious. Oh man, you're a representation of yourself and Zarks like yourself is comedy. Hilarious.
Be on the internet like your daily room, like they say. So that's what I'm saying. So you know,
these niggas who they want to be,
man. Like you know, I hope you keep on living your good life and don't get caught because there's a lot of people looking for you. On the real, you hard to find because you be ducking and dodging people because you can't
go
go
to the beef for blood. Blood was saying that type of he gonna do something. He gonna say,
then he was on his gonna say that nigga mama and all this weird shit.
He gonna act like he about to respond back crazily. Blood, we just being real. When you respond back, be real.
Yeah, exactly.
When you say niggas ain't got no rank, dead homies, nigga. If it was,
hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Saying somebody don't got no rank and they got a double life sentence and you're a known snitch, a known weirdo, a known baby groomer and all that kind of stuff. That's wild work. That's wild work. That's wild work, wild work.
If it was 10 of my homies from the hood and 10 of your homies from the hood, and I say do X, Y, and Z, they gonna do it before they do whatever the fuck you talking about.
Exactly.
That's if we playing a rank game.
Exactly.
Dead homies.
We ain't got no
streets.
You can't even go to the knobs.
Exactly.
I heard you can't even go to the knobs, blood.
I just sent one on me from Queen Power 1-on-1 and yanked on a nigga from Broadway, bro. I said the old nigga, he ain't even from Broadway, bro. I just sent the young homie on the nigga.
Yank on blood. Yank. Phone check, all that shit.
Dime old nigga. You ain't sitting in your homies from your hood, nigga.
That nigga can't even go to the knobs. Me, I can bounce out APs with the AP on if I want to.
Nigga making chicken nachos.
But nigga, I can bounce on the Dory Millers, all that. Bounce on the West, bounce on Fig and the lanes, bounce on the camps. I bounce on the projects, nigga, if I want to. Bounce on the village town, bounce out anywhere. You can't bounce out nowhere, blood. Dead fat.
He got money. He probably got more money than a nigga.
I'm broke, nigga.
No, actually, he doesn't. You guys actually might have more money than Wack. All jokes aside, he actually does not have more money than you. It's not true.
That's not because I've been yanking.
On blood game.
Nigga ain't blowing Wadsworth Avenue, nigga. I'm stepping on everything that you can't step on. You fraternizing with the niggas that I be stepping on. That's what I'm saying. So I know you can't come fuck with nobody I fuck with. You can't. My big homie say you ain't even nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And I respect all my big homies and everything. I respect the gangsterism. I respect the rankings and everything. You ain't even in the rank. You know what I'm saying? You got young homies wave. You ain't even on the pole. You ain't even on the chain.
On blood game, nigga.
You ain't even
I
on the
ain't about to
chain.
beef with that nigga, but that nigga.
Kids, you ain't even on the chain.
That nigga always saying something about my nigga. That's my homie.
He's sucking dick. You keep a nigga naming this motherfucker, he's scared of the homie.
Look, that's my big homie on Blood. Blood ain't about to go against me for nobody, nigga. Especially I ain't doing nothing wrong. My know all I said is Blood, Damo, nigga. That nigga on Bloods. The homies come out here and they ain't gotta go through Blood. Tap in. I knew he was gonna say, oh, I know they want to go through me, Cousin Rico. I knew he was gonna try to pull up all braids on some on some whatever that shit called, on some trying to get a man. I ain't on. I said good peoples, no bad peoples, no weird shit, nigga. All this regular people, man, is good. That's all the motherfucker was saying. You took this and ran. You said we can't say your name without getting money. That's on the dead homies. We say your name, we gonna lose money.
You trying to figure, yeah, that's what I was saying.
We say your name, we gonna lose money.
Anything we do, we gonna lose. We gonna be labeled as Zarks. On Blood.
On Blood is
That's
on.
why I didn't first get on the camera with you the first time till you said something about me. I don't even like you. You never liked you. You started saying some crazy shit. I want to know what you talking about niggas snitching. You lucky you ain't on the street. On my mama, you bet not ever let me catch you. You know you can't. On my mama, you better leave my name out your mouth.
Talk about this one.
Leave me out your mouth. On my mama, just leave me alone. I don't even do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere anyway. I shouldn't even be talking to you. Because you like another spider load on everything. You in a category with that. You in a category with...
Damn. You know what's crazy, though? How these dudes in the streets have beef with dudes in jail. These niggas are locked up. How do you legitimately have beef with a dude that's locked up? Like, how do you legitimately have this problem? He is in jail. You beefing with GB, you beefing with B Brazy, these niggas is in jail. No matter what your situation is on the streets, they're in jail. So I'm not really sure, like, why that's a thing. Because they told you not the big homie. Got it.
Whole Mac in them. On my mom, we'll put you in that category. Nigga, throw you away somewhere in the dumpster. Nobody even care about you.
Nigga, again,
your
man.
Your funeral will be full of Zarks and rats.
Look, again, please don't try to pull that weird ass, because the homies already said that shit, all that shit is weird ass moves. So to get on here, fool, you could have simply got on here and said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about them New York niggas, but to get on here and say, oh, I do X, Y, and Z, first of all, nigga, I don't repost none of your shit for you to try no janky ass shit. That's that. I don't repost nobody's shit, nigga. We don't put none of that weird ass, your pictures on nigga shit, none of that shit. So ain't none of that weird shit, all that. Get a nigga shit, man. Look, again, that's the type of shit niggas try to do on L. But on DLB, it is what it is. I'm over here whipping up like a stir fry. GM, I'm making chickens. Anyways, tapping on the who's on Bloods. This the who's response. And this is a Figaro fact. Let me really add this for sure. On Wayne's, nigga, don't need you, never needed you, don't know what you're talking about, came from, look, we was already on, you came trying to get up on me when it was already cracking. I'm trying to figure out why you making it seem like somebody needs you, and you got up on you got up on us on Bloods. You called mine to get up on me, dead homies, about the whole 4S and Brick Baby situation. This before any of this shit was even cracking on Lanes. That's what you did. Nobody don't reach out to Wack, nigga. We don't watch the internet that much to even think you was somebody. Dead homies. We thinking some whole other shit.
You somebody on this internet.
Yeah, you somebody on the...
He's somebody on the internet because he ain't nobody nowhere else. You're a nobody everywhere else, so you got to be a somebody on the internet, real life.
Internet, but we ain't trying to tap in on you because this gang shit going on. This shit's serious to us. Exactly. It's a joke to niggas like you, Damo, that can hide out and do. This shit is serious to us. So look, Don't say we needed you or we ain't got no motion without you. Name one thing you did to help us with some motion. What?
Nothing at all. We never asked you to do nothing for us.
One thing we did, we just let people know that, hey, that's what
you was really begging us for us to let you be a part of it.
Yeah, we against 4 extras in them. So we against, well, not like that, but that's your people's. So how is we not on the same page? They said that you said you don't want no bloods on no jumper. Even though I seen that you said let us on there on the dead homies, I swear to God, behind closed doors, the big dogs is saying, and you are, it's only a couple of them, they saying that you're the reason why the homies don't really step in there. Dead homies. I don't know how true that is. I don't give a fuck because I'm not going back and forth with you on L's. I'm not about to play the wake up game and shit going and gotta deal with all some weird shit with some police ass shit. I want the gangster shit you can do is pay.
It's crazy how everybody knows Wack's a snitch. Everybody knows Wack's a snitch. Everybody.
Nigga, 2 packages like you said and have blood get at me. Don't do no weird shit. Police ass.
He said, I want you to give somebody 2 packages and have them get at me. Yeesh. For those of y'all who don't know, Wack said that he would pay somebody commissary 2 packages, noodles and all that kind of stuff to pow, baby Brazy in jail.
I want the gangster shit you can do is pay a nigga 2 packages like you said and have blood get at me. Don't do no weird shit. We don't, you know what I'm saying, man? Pay the nigga the 3 packages to get at me. Come on, man. Damo. Niggas, I'm telling you, somebody say your name that they getting paid to do something, that nigga getting rolled off this yard. Dominique Moore. GM. If he come, look, he better off coming and say he want to squab one of us and say that. But if he come and say, I want to get down with you for Wack 100, that's on DLB 109th Street, you getting rolled off this yard. We fuck around and get hung. On lane, immediately right on the spot, he getting rolled off.
What?
They all else.
They gonna make sure they won't whack.
Can you imagine getting rolled off the yard because you were trying to defend Officer Rat Run Hunter and you made that crucial mistake of thinking that you could defend a snitch or a lame or a loser and anything like that, and that would be anything positive for you? Can you imagine getting rolled off an entire prison yard because you made the fatal mistake of thinking that you would have loyalty from Rat Run Hunter? You tried to give loyalty to Rat Run Hunter, and now you're getting whooped out on the prison yard. Barnacles.
I keep talking about it too.
Anyways, we're not about to do all that. We're not doing all that. 109th Street. We don't need nothing or nobody. We're not attaching ourselves to nobody. We don't fuck with nothing. If you ain't the who's who's. Everything is about who's who's on L's. We ain't worried about it on L's.
Not playing.
It's on anyways. Never have.
So with that being said, man, y'all know the deal is red down to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free avenue. Until he's free. We are gone.